muscles are the extensors, particularly the quadricep, which gains a mechanical advantage as the angle of the opening of the knee joint becomes larger. At first, they slowly straighten the back and hip joint. Then in the snatch phase, they work almost exclusively as these joints are fully straightened.
Mięśnie pośladkowe, wielki i mały, oraz mięśnie dwugłowe uda. Początkowo prostują one powoli grzbiet i stawy biodrowe. A w fazie poderwania pracują niemal wybuchowo, dążąc do pełnego wyprostu tych stawów. W końcowym momencie fazy poderwania pracują mięśnie ramion dwugłowy i ramienny oraz zginacze stawów skokowych. Trójgłowy łydki.
At the end of the snatch, the most active muscles are the shoulders, biceps, and humeral. The ankle joint flexors, the calf, tricep, shoulder girdle muscles, deltoid muscles, rhomboids in the back, the latissimus dorsi, and the main divisions of the trapezius. During the descent of the bar, a quick conversion takes place involving an undersit through repulsion from the bar, which is made with the hands and a conscious retraction of hamstring muscles in the thigh. After the elbows quickly straighten the arms, the muscles of the tricep and shoulder become primary movers of the action.
Aktony przednie i środkowe.
The bar stays overhead, held by a locked-out elbow position. As the lifter ascends from the low position, the extensors of the knee and hip and the adducting muscles of the thigh are relied upon greatly.
Mięśni pośladkowych, wielkich i małych, oraz dwugłowych i przywodzicieli uda. Mięśnie grzbietu oraz obręczy biodrowej, barkowej i ramion pracują statycznie aż do przyjęcia postawy końcowej.
The back muscles and the muscles of the hip girdle, shoulder girdle, and arms serve as stabilizers until the final pose is achieved. Here we see the former European champion, Zbigniew Kaczmarek, chalking up for the jerk. Jerking the bar with both hands is the second lift of the Olympic double lift competition. The clean and jerk requires two major movements. The bar is pulled to the chest,
pozycja startowa wysoka, grzbiet nawet przesadnie wyprostowany.
and after a pause, the bar is pushed overhead. The legs are flexed in a comfortable stance about hip width apart, and the toes are positioned ahead of the bar. The grip is shoulder width and a hook grip is used. Starting position is high, the back almost over-straightened. Let's take a look at the consecutive phases of the clean and jerk. Before taking the bar from the platform, the lifter makes a swing with his hips. The hang phase is now being demonstrated. All lifters end this phase right over the knees, in optimum height. This phase of the clean continues until the back, hips, and legs are maximally straightened. The phase of non-resistible descent begins with shifting the feet, eventually with a little jump back. The bar goes up after overcoming inertia and because of the momentum generated. A quick flexing of the elbows brings the bar to the shoulders and clavicle and sternum area. When coming out of a low position, the most important thing is to keep the back straight and the elbows high. And here the jerk phase begins, also called the knockout of the ceiling. The back must be perfectly straight during moments of stabilization, the swing, the countering of the bar movement, and the jerk. When the bar goes up, the lifter quickly acquires a split stance beneath the bar. After securing the bar in this position, the athlete blocks first his shoulder and elbow joints, then the forward and back legs.
Rozpoczyna się faza podrzutu właściwego, zwanego też wybiciem
The
góry.
split leg style when jerking the bar in the chest was discussed before.
Gwałtowne
Presently, the
skontrowanie
split is used only in the jerk phase of the clean and jerk.
tułów musi być przez
In
cały
earlier
czas
times, the
idealnie
split
prosty.
style was preferred even by
Gdyż sam
famous
za siłą
lifters who had
bezwładności
strong
nadaną
pull but
podrzutem
weaker
podąża w
legs.
górę, zawodnik wykonuje zejście bezoporowe do pozycji nożycowej. Po opanowaniu sztangi w tej pozycji i zablokowaniu stawów barkowych i łokciowych następuje powrót nogi wykrocznej, a potem zakrocznej. Styl nożycowy w zarzucie sztangi na pierś był stosowany dawniej, obecnie tylko w podrzucie właściwym. Był preferowany nawet przez czołowych zawodników dysponujących silnym ciągiem, lecz słabszymi nogami. Dzisiaj służy tylko do celów treningowych.
At the bar now is the Polish champion Roman Jazłowiecki.
Rekordzista Polski Roman Jazłowiecki.
We will analyze the anatomical work of the muscles during the clean and jerk.
Pracę mięśni podczas wykonywania podrzutu.
From the front position, similar to the snatch, the back extensors work statically. During the pull of the bar off the platform, the same muscles work dynamically.
Pozycja startowa.
From the front position, similar to the snatch, the back extensors work statically. During the pull of the bar off the platform, the same muscles work dynamically. This phase of movement ends with the hang. The bar stays above the kneecap, and the clean begins from there.
Z pomostu jednoczesna, dynamiczna praca tych samych mięśni.
During the clean, the back muscles, the gluteals, the quadriceps, and hip extensors will magnify the power and speed.
Gryf znajduje się powyżej kolan, nad rzepkami i stąd nastąpi poderwanie.
In the last moment of the clean phase, the ankle joint, extensors, shoulder girdle muscles, and those that elevate the shoulder begin to work.
Pośladkowe, duże i małe, czworogłowe i proste uda pracują ze zwielokrotnioną siłą i szybkością. W końcowym momencie fazy poderwania włączają się do pracy zginacze stawów skokowych, mięśnie obręczy barkowej, naramienne i kapturowe, unoszące stawy barkowe, mięśnie zginacze ramion.
From a front view, we see the involvement of the shoulder elevators, shoulder flexors, and biceps as they begin their work.
Dynamiczna praca mięśni
The dynamic work of these muscles accelerates the bar and energizes it.
która musi wystarczyć do wykonania
Relaxation of the leg muscles and simultaneous work of arms and shoulder girdle muscles help to straighten the elbows.
Rozluźnienie mięśni nóg przy jednoczesnej pracy mięśni ramion i obręczy barkowej.
Getting up and out of a low position is a powerful action. The back muscles work statically to prevent excessive movement of the torso to the front.
Faza wstawania jest czynnością wybitnie siłową. Mięśnie grzbietu pracują statycznie, nie dopuszczając do nadmiernego wychylenia tułowia do przodu.
This is a very hard assignment for the hip joint extensors, gluteals, hamstrings, abductors, and extensors of the knee joints and quadriceps. Concentration before the jerk from the chest requires some stabilization of the muscles of the spine and back, as well as the muscles which block the knee joints. In this phase of the swing to main jerk, a short and conscious relaxation of the quadricep muscles occur, followed by eccentric work of these muscles. As a result, the bar moves slower. And then the concentric work begins until the knee joints are maximally straightened. Next, the calf muscles begin to work during the tiptoe standing position, which helps the bar move as fast as possible on the way up. The legs split to the scissors position, working the quadriceps